And we're back here at the top of the sixth inning, 2 outs with a runner on first base. The pitcher sets up, and there it goes. A fastball right down the middle. Oh, what a hit. The ball is going left field.
Hello, dear viewer. I have a psychological question for you. What would you do? Imagine yourself in a peaceful park on a Sunday afternoon. You're trying to forget about the stressful work week, enjoying the soft rustling of leaves in the breeze and the chirping of birds. A gentle wind blows, and the atmosphere is wrapped in a comforting silence, only occasionally broken by the sounds of nature. Everything seems calm until something catches your attention. A forgotten phone on a bench in front of you. The screen is lit up, showing an unread message from a contact named Unknown. Your heart starts to beat faster, the sound of your heartbeat almost drowning out the gentle rustle of the leaves. You move closer and pick up the phone, feeling the weight of the decision ahead. For a moment, the world seems to become completely silent, as if the park itself is waiting for your choice. Do you open the message or simply hand the phone over to the authorities? It seems like a simple choice, but without knowing it, it could change your life forever. Now, you are faced with two very clear choices. Your heart feels heavy, and your mind is full of doubts. You could open the message and risk finding out something you might regret knowing. But what if this is your only chance to help someone or even save yourself? Or you could simply return the phone and go on with your life, avoiding any involvement. Both choices have their consequences, and what you decide now could determine everything. You feel the tension in the air, as if any movement could change everything. The silence around you is suddenly interrupted by a sharp noise, the sound of a branch breaking in the distance, making your heart pound even faster. So what do? You decide to open the message. Something inside you says this could be important. You tap the screen and read the words. They are watching you. Leave the city now, trust no one. Your whole body freezes. Who are they? Why are they watching you? And most importantly, why you? Unable to resist, you begin to investigate. In the following days, you notice you are not alone. As you walk the streets, you constantly feel as if you are being watched. A black car seems to always be parked near your house, and you notice the same people in different places, as if they are following you. One night, as you return home, you are sure you see a shadow moving quickly near the window. Fear starts to take over. People you know, friends, colleagues, begin to act strangely, as if they know something you don't. They avoid eye contact, seem nervous around you, and some even avoid talking to you altogether. The discomfort grows, and you feel increasingly trapped, not knowing whom to trust. Then, a partial truth comes to light. You discover that you're being watched by an organization that claims to be trying to protect you from something even bigger. However, this protection soon reveals itself to come at the cost of your freedom. You are forced to change your routine, to follow orders without question, and your life becomes a prison without bars. Although you are not in immediate physical danger, the psychological pressure of being constantly controlled increases day by day. Now, you realize that you are not only fighting for your life, but also trying to regain your autonomy. You find yourself caught between following the rules imposed by this organization or risking everything to discover the truth behind their intentions. The pressure is immense, and every decision you make seems to have unforeseen consequences. Time is against you, and every second counts. You discover that you are involved in a bigger conspiracy than you could have imagined, a web of lies and secrets involving people close to you. Every step you take is monitored, and the psychological pressure of being constantly watched and manipulated grows with every moment, leaving you unsure of whom to trust. This was the choice to open the message. And as you can see, the simple act of opening that phone threw you into a series of events, put your life in danger. Maybe now you're feeling a weight on your chest, a mix of fear and regret, wondering if it's really worth taking so many risks for something unknown. The fear of the unknown is overwhelming, and uncertainty eats away at your thoughts, leaving you feeling lost. Would it have been wiser to choose safety, avoiding any involvement? But at the same time, there's that inner voice pushing you, an unsettling curiosity that asks, what if you had made a different choice? What if there was something bigger at stake, something only you could have prevented? The tension grows, and the dilemma between safety and risk remains. Let's go back and see what would have happened if you had decided to ignore the message and just return the phone. You decide that it's best not to get involved. This is not your problem, and the authorities will know what to do. You hand the phone over to a park guard, who thanks you and promises to take care of it. You return home, feeling relieved for not getting mixed up in something that could be dangerous. That night, you're sitting on the couch watching the news when an urgent headline flashes across the screen. Major explosion hits downtown, dozens of victims. Your heart almost stops for a moment. The location of the explosion. It was exactly where you were in the park. You remember the unread message and feel a chill run down your spine. That message was a warning. Warning that could have prevented all of this. The weight of guilt falls on you like an avalanche, crushing every thought with the certainty that your inaction cost the lives of innocent people. You close your eyes, and flashes of the park start to appear in your mind. The people around you, laughing, walking carefree. You imagine going back to the moment you saw the phone, thinking about how you could have done something, anything, to change the course of those lives. The regret is suffocating, as if every breath is a reminder of the choice you made. You feel powerless, consumed by guilt, imagining every detail of what you could have done to prevent this tragedy. And now, the consequences are irreversible. You realize that the temporary comfort of safety led to a permanent loss, and that feeling of powerlessness echoes in your mind, haunting you relentlessly. The image of the victims, their families, what could have been, haunts every moment of silence. Every distant noise reminds you of what you could have prevented, and regret becomes your constant companion. In both choices, you find yourself trapped in unexpected and frightening consequences. By opening the message, your life is put in constant danger. By ignoring it, a tragedy unfolds before your eyes. This shows that, no matter how simple a decision may seem, its consequences can be deep, irreversible. So the real question arises, to act or to do nothing. Many times we choose the path of safety, avoiding risks, but that also comes at a cost. How many times do we avoid acting out of fear of the consequences? What if we lost the chance to save someone because of hesitation? Acting exposes us to uncertainties, but it also gives us the chance to make a difference. The weight of our choices weighs on our shoulders, and that is what makes us human. In the end, every decision reflects our insecurities, fears, and above all, our courage.